Welcome to our channel, where the secrets that have never been revealed will keep you glued to your eyes. If you think you've seen all the surprises, prepare to be shocked by the unbelievable details in each episode. Subscribe now and don't miss any twists. After Barbara's sudden death, the Dupree family seems to have not changed at all. Over the past few days, Leslie has been trying to solve the remaining problems, while maintaining a perfect image for her family, as always. But under that peaceful surface, old conflicts have risen, and what Leslie did not expect was a secret letter she accidentally found, which would change everything. The story begins when Leslie is cleaning her mother's old room. Everything in this room seems to have not changed since Barbara passed away. Old furniture, family photos, and mementos of the past were all neatly packed in dusty boxes. Leslie walked to her mother's desk, where Barbara had once jotted down her thoughts and important family decisions. When Leslie opened a long locked drawer, a yellowed sheet of paper fell out. It was a letter, written many years ago, written slowly and anxiously. Leslie felt strange when she read the first lines. She had never thought her mother would write these words. The letter contained unexpected accusations. Barbara insisted that her death was not an accident as everyone thought. Vernon, the husband she had loved, had killed her. The details of the letter were clear, with strong assertions that Vernon had used his power and cunning to cover up his crime, even to the point of making people believe it was an accident. Confusion gripped Leslie. She couldn't believe what she was reading. Questions kept popping up in her mind. How could her mother write these things without telling anyone? And why hadn't these details been made public? How could Vernon deceive his entire family, even his own wife, and make everyone believe it was an accident? Leslie felt a wave of anger rising inside her, but also confusion. What she had known about Vernon for years was now completely turned upside down. Barbara's letter was not only an accusation, but also a reminder of the secrets this family was hiding. Leslie realizes that she cannot sit still and just watch life go by as usual. She must face the truth, no matter how painful it is. When information about Barbara's secret letter reaches Leslie, it creates a great shock in the Dupree family. Truths that seem to have been forgotten suddenly come to life, and everyone is faced with difficult choices. Leslie knows that exposing the truth will not be easy, especially when it involves Vernon himself, the man she once called father. But that makes Leslie feel the need to act even more. She cannot let Barbara, her mother, forever lie in the dark without anyone knowing the truth about her death. Vernon, the man Leslie trusted, is now the target of suspicion. She must find evidence, prove that what is in the letter is true. However, each step Leslie takes puts her in a more difficult situation. Meetings with the Dupree family members are not easy. Vernon's every word, his every look is full of suspicion. The rest of the family, although well aware of the complicated relationship between Vernon and Barbara, still maintain a cautious attitude, not daring to believe the truth. With difficult decisions weighing on her shoulders, Leslie seeks out some of her mother's old friends who may have a better understanding of what happened before Barbara died. The conversations are tense, the bloody details are gradually revealed, making Leslie realize that the truth is not simply an accident. Barbara's death is the result of a conspiracy much larger than she ever imagined. Guilt and remorse begin to overwhelm Leslie as she realizes that it was her blind trust in Vernon that caused her to ignore the warning signs long ago. She cannot accept that someone she loves could commit such a cruel act, but at the same time, she cannot ignore the undeniable evidence anymore. During the following days and months, Leslie faces a strong internal struggle. Will she have the courage to expose the truth about Vernon, or will she continue to live in the illusionary world her family has built for so long? As Leslie prepares to make a crucial decision, she realizes that things will never be the same again. The secret of Barbara's death not only tears the Dupree family apart, but also forces her to confront painful truths about herself. Complicated emotions, from anger, regret to helplessness, surge through Leslie. She is not only facing death, but also facing the very person she once trusted and loved. All of this puts Leslie in a dangerous situation. She can no longer rely on the help of anyone in her family. Caught between the truth and her family, Leslie must choose between keeping silent to protect the people she loves or publicly exposing the truth to bring justice to her mother. With the support of loyal friends and a meticulous plan, Leslie begins to fight Vernon, not only for Barbara but also for her own life. But in this war, not everyone can protect what they love. Leslie will have to pay a price for every step she takes, but will she have the strength to face these challenges? Vernon will not easily give up his power. Once all the truth is exposed, not only the Dupree family but the whole community will have to face great changes. In the end, everything ends in a tense chase, and Leslie, although theoretically victorious, has lost everything. What remains is a broken family, love and trust torn beyond repair. Vernon, though captured, still leaves a haunting memory in Leslie's heart forever. And in the final moments, Leslie realizes that the truth, sometimes, is not just justice. The truth can push people into the abyss, and in this world, sometimes not everyone can survive after knowing everything. Remember to subscribe and follow our channel so you don't miss the next shocks, where dark secrets never stop making you shiver.